Okay, so if you're learning German, you have definitely bumped into the IRGEND family of words. You know the ones, IRGENDWIE, IRGENDWO, IRGENDWANN. They seem to pop up everywhere, and honestly, they can feel totally random. But here's the secret, they're not random at all. In fact, we're about to find the one single key that unlocks the whole mystery. And trust me, it's going to make your German sound way more natural. So, here's our game plan for cracking the code. We'll kick things off with the riddle of IRGEND itself. Then, we'll break down how it works with manner, things, and people, before jumping into place and time. And you're going to want to stick around, because at the end, we'll put it all together with one simple formula that just makes everything make sense. All right, let's dive right in. You hear IRGENDWIE, IRGENDWO, IRGENDWANN, and your brain just sees this never-ending list. Like, how are these all connected? It feels a little overwhelming, I know, but the solution is surprisingly simple. And here it is. This is the big secret, the one rule you need to remember. IRGEN is just a prefix. Seriously, that's it. Its only job is to add this sense of, unspecifiedness to whatever word it's attached to. You can almost think of it like adding some or ever in English. Once you get this one simple idea in your head, I promise, everything else is going to click right into place. Okay, so let's put our new magic key to the test, right? We're going to start with 3 super common situations: how something's done, what something is, and who someone is. So picture this. You've got this huge German exam coming up next week. The pressure is on, you're not 100% sure you're prepared, but you are absolutely determined to pass, no matter what. In English, you'd probably say something like, I will pass this exam somehow, right? You're totally confident in the final result, but you're a little fuzzy on the method. And that word, somehow, is our first IRGEND word. And that's exactly what IRGENDWIE means. It's all about an unspecified manner or way of doing something. Are you going to pass because you studied like crazy, or because you got super lucky on the multiple choice questions? The how doesn't really matter. Or maybe you don't even know what it is yet. You're just going to achieve the goal. Somehow. All right, on to the next one. Imagine it's late, you've skipped a meal or two, and your stomach is growling so loud it's embarrassing. You have this urgent, primal need for food, any food. You're not thinking, I'd love a specific type of pizza. Nope, you just need to eat. So you say, I have to eat something right now. The specific food is completely irrelevant. A pizza, a sandwich, an apple, it just doesn't matter. See, etwas means thing or something, so irgendetwas just means an unspecified thing. It's the perfect word for when the what is totally indefinite. Okay, final scenario for this section. You're in your German class, the lesson's over, and everyone is packing up their stuff, but you can't find your hat anywhere. You don't ask your friends one by one, right? You don't go to Anna, then to Mark, then to Lena. You just ask the entire room at once. Has anyone seen my hat? You're not talking to a specific person. Since jemand means someone, you're asking for help from an unspecified person, literally anyone at all who might have seen it. And that is irgendjemand. Okay, you getting the hang of this? Let's see how this exact same idea of unspecifiedness plays out in our next category, location. Oh man, we have all been here. You're trying to leave the house, but your keys, they're gone. You know they have to be in the apartment, but you have no idea what the exact spot is. This is the perfect time to say, the key must be somewhere in the apartment. The general area, the apartment, is known, but the specific location is a mystery. That unspecified place is irgendwo. But hold on, place isn't just about being in one spot, is it? We talk about going to places and coming from places all the time. So how does German handle all that with our irgend prefix? Well, it handles it with this beautiful logic. It's all tied to the question words. Wo means where, so irgendwo is at an unspecified place. Wohin means where to, so irgendwohin is to an unspecified place. You know, like that amazing beach vacation you're dreaming of. And woher means where from, so irgendwoher is from an unspecified place. It all just lines up perfectly. All right, let's move on to our final category, time. By now, you probably know the pattern, so let's just see it in action one last time. Let's say you know your friend's birthday is in November, but for the life of you, you cannot remember the exact date. Is it the 15th, the 23rd? You have no idea. This situation is tailor-made for our next word. You'd say, his birthday is sometime in November.
Irgendwann just perfectly captures that idea of an unspecified point in time. It's not never, it's not always. It's simply sometime.
So let's bring it all home. Every single IRGEND word we've looked at today is built on that one powerful idea, indefiniteness. And it all boils down to a super simple formula. Look at this. This is the whole system in action. You just take a basic question word and stick IRGEND on the front. So wie for how becomes IRGENDWIE for somehow, wo for where becomes IRGENDWO for somewhere, was for what becomes IRGENDETWAS for something, there for who becomes IRGENDJEMAND for someone, and wann for when becomes IRGENDWANN for sometime. See, it's not random at all. It's a beautifully simple system. And understanding all this lets us build a sentence like this, which should now make perfect sense. Ich hoffe, dass irgendjemand irgendetwas irgendwie gelernt hat. I hope that someone learned something somehow. What once seemed totally confusing is now just a set of simple, logical building blocks. So the real question is, how are you going to use this key to make your German sound more natural starting today?